everyone. How are you? I'm gonna imagine you said good, but new year, new computer. Let's read some books. I got an independent and two DCs. Yeah, another independent. It was really good too. If I did picks of the week, it might have landed a pick of the week. It might have landed the pick of the week compared to the two Shazams, the two DCs. I got Shazam 9, which was okay, and Shazam 8, which was an all around good book. I enjoyed the fact they brought back the old Captain Marvel for one last appearance, as it were. Yeah. He ended up. Mom, could you please shut that off? I don't wanna. I don't want them to give me a strike or anything like that. It's not like the old days where.
There you go, Bob.
Anyway,
What were you talking about? Your DCs?
please.
Sorry.
So I liked how the old classic Captain Marvel was brought back for one last hurrah. I mean, and I'll be honest with you, we're back on board with that series because of Superboy Prime. I knew he would have to come back eventually. Yeah, because of all the time travel stuff. Just like Bart's gonna have to grow up again. Sorry, guys. Yeah, because they never explain what Professor Zoom was doing in the 10th Bart Allen book in there. Um, yeah, it's gonna have to happen. The reason I liked Acolyte, though, this, was because it showed what the Powerverse is capable of. The Powerverse is um, an independent universe of comic books. Um, it reminded me of the storytelling of Red Knight. Mom, Mom seemed to like it better than the ones in color. I mean, in black and white. Yeah, take two. But overall, yeah, it was a decent start. Hopefully, it doesn't do with what Willpower, the star of the Powerverse, has done, and take forever to come out with number two. You don't get to see Adonia or any of the other concrete characters, but hey, it at least happened. Like I said, definitely pick of the week material. Um, as for what? Now back to this. As for why I thought this was better than issue 9, it has me till issue 13. Beyond issue 13, it's gonna have to impress me. Because issue 9, they really didn't explain the whole cliffhanger with King Kid, and that really frustrated me a little bit. I don't think his father's gonna um remain a champion for long. His father was a brand new character, not referenced in the movies or 52 or any of the other prior Shazams that I've read. Doesn't mean that because there's like 30 some odd years beforehand. But anyway, I thought this was really cool how they brought back Captain Marvel and and we might get a battle between them in the future. Because Billy's a good kid. I think that um he will eventually bring him back to the land of the living, but that's just a little bit of speculation. And then Captain Marvel will say, well, maybe the world doesn't need me, or something like that, and fade away into dust, as good ideas often do. Um, I really enjoyed This Actually Happens. I, I give you guys at DC definite brownie points. As for number 9's cover, doesn't actually happen. The one of the 3 that I have here with me that doesn't actually happen. And you know how I feel about covers and how they shouldn't lie. Shouldn't you shouldn't just it doesn't have to start on a lie. Um and going back to Acolyte, um I think that they could definitely be a DC character if they really wanted to. They have to get a few more books under their belt, but they could be a DC character if they really wanted to. They would fit better in DC than Marvel, don't you think, Mom?
Yes. I like them. They've got good potential.
Again, the team at Acolyte, don't leave me waiting for another year or 3 or 5. Get that book out as soon as possible.
Enjoyable, yeah.
And get it to stores as fast as you can. Because now talking to the comic book stores, you guys definitely need to carry this book. Make it happen. Happen. I know with Red Knight that they didn't. It seemed like they didn't want to be covered in outside of Norfolk comic book stores. I went to my local comic book store, told them about Red Knight, and they looked it up, and then they said, no, it's not with Diamond yet, and I'll never forget that look. I was looked at like I was a crazy person, and I think it had more to do with Red Knight, the creator of Red Knight, than it did my local comic store. So yeah,
Hello?
um,
Hello?
all three good books, but some were better than others.
I don't think I have anything this time. Call me next time you guys are out.
Tell me
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Tell me what you guys are reading, and should I do a review on the book Atlas Shrugged or any of the other books I'm reading on Audible? Would you be interested in to know? Let me know your thoughts. Until next time, Bob out.